Hi, everyone. I know I'm starting a little bit early. I hope I won't be here alone for too long. I know Granny D is still having her live, and I apologize for cutting in. Hi, Jake. Did you go see Granny D? Were you over at hers? I didn't mean to cut into her live. Hi, Tamina. How are you? I need to come over and see your reborn. I know I subscribed to you, honey, but um I I guess I just didn't understand reborns. And so now that I understand, I'm going to be over. Jake, how you doing? Tamina, there's a reason why I. Oh, what's the matter, Jake? Are you not feeling well? Excuse me. Ugh, I gotta bring my work over here. The reason I was asking about them earlier, Tamina, was I was and I know that would be too delicate. They newborns or reborns would be too realistic, I think, or too dainty for what I was thinking. But lately, I really, I don't know. I guess the word is, I have a soft spot in my heart for those with Alzheimer's and dementia. Hi, Freaky. Um, and things like that are in like memory care programs, and many people are realizing the importance. It really is important for them to have some kind of a baby doll, or hi Pat, a baby doll, or um, a stuffed teddy, or for males. Hey, darling, how are you? Did I tear everybody away from? I did not mean to tear anybody away from Miss D, Miss Granny D. I had so much to talk about today that I really wanted to get on. Oh, okay. All right, Jake. Know that you're in our prayers, honey. Love you. Hi, Beth. And who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Hey, where's Charlie? Hi, honey. XOXOXO. Good. I'm glad, Tamina. That to me, that is so. It's been so important. My mom has not gotten to that point yet, but I know it will get to that point, and I want to be ready for that when it does happen. Charlie, you getting ready for bowling? Are you going bowling tonight? Hi, Julie. I was just watching your last video, girl. Tell me how you're doing. How's everybody doing as far as making things for Christmas presents? Is anybody working on Christmas presents? 5.99? Really? Ooh. And guess what? My girlfriend Patricia is coming up, and we're going to go shopping on the 17th. No, not the 17th, the 18th. 17th is 7. Yeah, 7. No, okay, whatever that Monday is. Really, Julie? Oh, I'm so excited. That's amazing. Okay, I've got a good question for everybody that crochets or makes. I should say just makes gifts for Christmas gifts. Do you do something big for everybody, or is it just something small in addition to other things, or what do you normally do? Because I'm finding myself, I feel like a cheapskate when I'm making things because like a hat and scarf set, for a brother. Well, when I make myself all kinds of stuff during the year. Yes, Julie, I'm excited about. Ow, ow, I'm excited about that. In fact, while I'm waiting, I would like to wait until more people get in because um, I know, but I was thinking, Charlie, if I was smart, right? If I was smart, I would start like in January, have all a list of everybody that I want to make a blanket for. And then I sent the yarn. Oh, and I bet you meant and pattern. Okay, gotcha. Um, good, Beth. You don't want to send anything to somebody who's not knit worthy, right? Thank you, Charlie. Okay, so I wanted to share a couple things. Okay, so when I go to work, I don't have a printer. Well, I have a printer at home, but it never has any ink in it. And but when I go to work, I have a black and white printer. So I that's when I go in a little early. Michelle, hi honey. I was just watching you too. I hope you're doing okay. Um, I saw a new pattern by Wilma Westenberg, and I got to show it to you guys. Okay, let me see here. It's not a really good um it since it's not in color, you really can't see it, but it's called Vila Flower Friend 1. Take a look. I don't know. Can you see? It's so beautiful. And it's got flowers in between. Hey, Linda. And I just think, okay, I think now I hope that oh okay, now my mind just had a brain fart. Hi HD. What am I who am I thinking of? Shannon Oliver. If Shannon gets on here today, I want to show her this. So if y'all remind me, if you see Shannon pop into place, I want to show her this. Let me show it to you again. It's a Wilma Westenberg. Um, hey, Leanne. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Kelly. So I think what I'm going to do is, you know, wishful thinking again, but I really would like to do one of Wilma's. Hi, Melissa. One of Wilma's patterns a month. And by the end of the year, I'll have 12. Well, let's not count December, but I would have 11 beautiful shawls. And they'd all be completely unique because she's got the most beautiful shawls out there. Hi, Mare. And who else came in just now? Teresa, the reading nurse. And Patsy, hi, honey. Though that, Julie, that is Wilma Westenberg. And she has her, let me show it to you again. She has her own website, like a blog, and she posts her. I don't know if all of them, but I know she posted this one for free. It's a free pattern. It uses a fingering weight yarn. Oh my goodness. I know I love that yarn, but still, it uses a gradient yarn cake that would be like the um, Rainbow Rhapsody, something like that. And it looks so beautiful. But yeah, that's what I was looking at about the pattern. It says this shawl is worked top down and features chains, double crochet, and single crochet. It contains 3 blocks featuring Vila Flower Friend Stitch 1. And so, but she explains that little flower stitch so well. And I don't know, this is kind of a dark picture, but you can kind of see it. I mean, it looks complicated, but when you actually look at it, it looks kind of simple. Hi, Judy. Hi, Lazy Linda. I don't think I like that name because anybody who's a crocheter cannot be lazy. Okay. Hey, so that brings your attention to this. This is the this is I have named her. I think I'm going to name her Fancy. And it's my new mannequin that I bought for myself for Christmas. Look how pretty she is. She's all fancy in her black velvet. Okay, so she's fancy. What do you think of my name for her? Oh, hi, Dora. Love you, girl. And Teresa, sweet tea, I love you. Love all my friends. Well, Linda, I don't know. Some people say messy is a sign of genius. Thank you. Okay, well, I will go over more of my Christmas gifts. All of the things I'm going to show you are either Christmas gifted to me, most of them are my Christmas gifts to myself. And I'm so excited for you guys to see everything. Hi, Sharon. Big hugs to you too, my sweet lady. Fancy, I know. Okay, so this was my very first, y'all, this is my very first crocheted garment ever. And it was a free Yarn Inspirations pattern, and all it is a V stitch. Is it V stitch? Yeah, it's a V stitch, and it's done diagonally like this. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I made it with oh goodness, I don't even have a yarn label anymore, so I don't know. Patsy, thank you, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Loretta and Blaine. Hi. Oh, I'm so sorry if it's buffering. I don't mean for it to be. This is the best it gets. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you guys something. Hold on. Um my hubby is out shopping and he's at Meyer for me, and he's telling me all the yarns that they have. Um, and he's telling me all the yarns that they have, and so I'm telling him yes or no to all these yarns. So guess what that means? He's coming home with some yarn for me. So looks like I'm getting Scarfy yarn. They have Scarfy yarn. I know, I'm so excited. So Hometown and Scarfy. I know. Well, I told him he had to go up there to run some errands, right? And so I said, while you're up there, pop into Myers because I have never been into Meyer before. Hi, Naomi. I have never gone into Meyer for yarn. And so I'm getting Hometown. I love Hometown. Oh, well, see, he hasn't said it. He knows better than to give me prices. So I'm sure he's sending me pictures too. Oh, I love. I am so sorry, guys. But you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. And I'm glad I got my phone nearby because I'd hate to be having to do it all on the computer. Okay. Well, hopefully he'll know what colors to get. Because I told him before he left, I said, take a good look at my yarnscape. Take a good look. And if you see any holes, get some. He is a keeper, Julie. He really, really is. Um, and I have to tell you, I don't know if oh he's only going to get me one skein of each. Yeah, right. That ain't going to happen. Um, then Sandy, how many of you have been keeping up with Sandy Crochet a Canada? I know you can't make anything. You can't make anything with one skein. Come on. You can. I don't think you can even make a hat with one skein of Hometown, can you? Oh no, he's not bringing in groceries, hon. No groceries. Yeah, he's got two Hometown, one gray and one black of Hometown, and now I want some Scarfy because I don't have a whole lot in that Scarfy five, the 5 weight. Hey, Granny Squirrel. Hi, Grand Poobah Squirrel. I love you. Yeah, and you know, I feel so bad. She had such a bad day yesterday. Oh, Naomi, you need to use this something a little bit heavier, especially if you're going to make something other than like shawls. Well, he does some things right. Mr. Happy does some things right. These are interesting lion brands. Oh, Mr. Happy, you make me smile. Okay, so let me show you this too. Go back to this. This is a Miss Fancy has on today my oh yes, what's in my cup? I've got that strawberry tea that they sent in my last knit crate box. Oh, it's so yummy. Ooh, y'all, look at this yarn. Look at the woolies thick and quick. You see, wait a minute. Ah, look at the pretty colors. I gotta get me some. Two of the, I don't know what that one's called. Just the fact that he is stopping there and taking pictures and asking, oh, how sweet! How sweet! So Fancy's also wearing the necklace that I got for my birthday from Tracy from I Love Loopy's Crochet and I Love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. Um, now he's talking about money. Hold on just a minute, guys. I am so sorry. I cannot, you know what? The older I get, the less I can multitask. Are y'all the same way? I know, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Woo, I'm getting warm. I'm parched. Okay, go get something to drink, Dora. And um and then I'm going to show you some more stuff. So also, I wanted to show, who was it? Who was saying they can't wait to do the crochet along with me? Julie. And I downloaded an article that I thought was really interesting. It's called Three Things That Helped Me Become a Better Crocheter. And it's by Daisy Farm Crafts. Can you see that? And I just think it's so neat. I was reading it, and what a great article. What a great article. Critter in the house. Hi. No, he's not like that. He is not like that. He doesn't even think like that. Besides, I know he's going to stop by the comic book store on the way home. He already told me. He already told me. He says, "Well, they're having a sale for $1. So I got to stop." Adele, hi. I've got to stop at the comic book store. You talk about a hoarder. Okay, now I'm glad he's not near a computer and he won't watch replays, but this man is a hoarder. And I'm not talking about he just has a lot of stuff. I'm talking about there is so much stuff I can't even walk into the room. Who came in? Kim. Hi, honey. Um, so yeah, he collects books, and comic books. He has the back room in the house. It's the second bedroom, and he needed all that space because he's got an entire. I think the trailer is, how wide is the trailer? I think it's like 18 feet. I think my trailer is 18 feet, and he has 18-foot total of shelves from floor to ceiling filled with boxes and boxes and boxes of comic books. I'm talking tons. And then every single other inch of space is filled up with books. I mean, crammed in so much that the shelves are bowing. And then there's boxes stacked up waist to shoulder height with more books and crochet. I'm not crochet. Yeah, right. I wish. No. But yeah, he's a hoarder of that kind of stuff. I know, that's what I say. And for I think I should get for every comic book that he buys, I should be able to get one skein of yarn because the price is kind of equal to me as far as I'm concerned, right? A comic book you could pay anywhere between $2 and $6 for. You can get two skeins of yarn for that. Hello. But the problem is I don't have the room for it. This is all the space I've got. So until we can find another house where I'm determined I'm going to give him, like, if we have a garage, he's turning it into his man cave. And I don't ever want to see it. I don't ever want to see it. Okay, before it gets too dark, Danny, hi, honey. Let me show you some things I got. Okay, well, you all have met Miss Fancy back here. Miss Fancy, say hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I got one more Christmas card this week, and it's so cute. And it's from my sweet friend Julie. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'm not going to read it because it's personal. It's it's really not that personal, but I feel special because she sent me a card. Thank you so much. And thank you for the tea too. All right. Next on this is the first thing, definitely. But for right now, I love my little Nook. He doesn't care that it's growing. And as long as he keeps out of here and I can make my bed, that's the problem, is that it's in the bedroom and he sleeps all the time in that bed, and half the time it's never made. Um, okay, wait a minute. I'm missing it. Yes, it does, Granny D. Yes, it does. Okay, so my first thing that I got for myself. Can y'all see that? All I need today is a little crocheting and a whole lot of Jesus. I love my shirt. And it's purple, y'all. You can't really see the purple. What y'all think? And it's so cute. Oh, I know. Freaky, I tell you what, my thing is I want my space to be my space. And that's the problem. Is I could put my stuff in other rooms. Hi, Effie. Hi, Amanda. I could put my stuff in the living room too. But it gets lost, and I like things neat. I like things looking very neat. I have to be one of the I like working in a neat surrounding. And y'all, I have to tell you, if you have not been on my Facebook page to see before and after pics, you'll have to go to Petra's Happy Place, and it has before and after pictures of me losing weight. I can finally wear something like this, and I'm so tickled. I'm tickled purple. I'm tickled purple. I'm not tickled pink. I'm tickled purple. Oh, Leanne, I'm so sorry. Oh, feel better soon, honey. Love you. Oh, no, that's a problem. Just buy more hooks, Freaky. Buy more hooks. Hi, Patricia. I was talking about you. Hey, when you come down, when you come up, I should say, we're going to Joann's. They have 1 pound Karen 1 pounders for $5.99, girl. $5.99. Okay, so let's see what else I've got. So in the order with my shirt, did I show y'all my new wool yarn winder? It's a Knit Picks yarn winder. I think I showed that to you. But this did not come in yet. I got a little bag of stitch markers. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been wanting these for the last 4 months. No, Linda, I have not seen it yet. I want to go on there and see it. I saw her video, and I've got it in my watch later file. Anyway, I got stitch markers, y'all. Now I can do some major hooking. All right. And not lose my spot. Let's see what else I got. I got a bag. Does anybody recognize this color? Anybody recognize what might be in this bag? Anybody at all? Oh, I didn't know that, Freaky. Come on. Don't tell me. Yes, Patsy. Ding, 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 ding. You win. You win. I don't have a prize, but you win. I'll have to show you what's in it. Oh, well, mine closed. I guess maybe a couple of them. Hey, Noni May. Yes, Knit Crate. It is December. No, it's not the box. Okay? Knit Crate sent me an email or a newsletter. It was a newsletter that they were having a sale. A sale, y'all, on their yarn. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. Last month's yarn. Do you remember the yarn? Andrea, if you're watching this, you know what yarn it was. Hi, Tracy. Tracy, look. Look, honey. I got Miss Fancy. I call her Fancy. I got a mannequin. And look, Tracy, look what she's wearing. She's wearing your beautiful necklace. Hi, Judy. I don't think I saw you come in. I'm sorry. Hi, honey. Okay, well, anyway, it was this blue yarn, the one with the silk in it, guys. It's my favorite. Look. Okay, wait a minute. There was something in it. Look how pretty. Oh, it's not showing up real good on the camera. Um, it is the most gorgeous blue with just a hint of that dark teal in it. And let me tell you, it is 40% superwash merino. So I'm sorry about those that cannot wear wool or cannot touch wool. I feel so bad for y'all. Okay, so 30% silk. Silk, y'all, silk. And 30% alpaca. Okay, I got both of these. Okay, now a knit crate, y'all, is it's $24.99. Okay, $24.99 for a knit crate box. And then there's an extra in there, and then there's the directions, the little booklet and stuff. So I'm going to say these two skeins are the equivalent of $25. Okay, but if you go onto their site and you just want to buy one skein of this is $30, y'all. So this would be $60. I got this for under. Wait a minute. I don't want to speak out of. I think I got both of these for like $18. $18, y'all. 18 for silk yarn. What? What? That's just nonsense. Nonsense. So now I've got a total of 600 yards because each one is 150 yards. And so I got that at the knit crate box, which has 300, and here's another 300. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna need help. Oh, hi, Sandy Sutton, Aussie Sandy. So y'all help me out, okay? I have no problem wearing wool. I don't have any problem wearing wool. So I have 600 yards, and this is, hi Emily, and this is some major woohoo kind of yarn. So tell me, give me some suggestions what I can make with it, because it is just delightful. I can't wait. I cannot. I mean, this is the kind of yarn I think I would make something and then frog it, and make something and frog it, and make something and frog it, just so I can play with it. Are there any other crazies like that around? It's beautiful yarn, and it feels, okay, now I know there's probably softer yarn than this, but I tell you what, this is my first having a silk blend, it's just amazing. No, I'm not going to make you nothing, sis. Girl, this is my Christmas present to me. Okay, so I got to put this down. Got to put it in a special place. Okay, so another thing that I got from Amazon. Anybody guess what I might have gotten from Amazon? Anybody? I'll give you a minute to guess. I love you too. I'm going to go turn my light on because it's getting dark in here. I'm seeing, yes, Aussie Sandy. Yes. Ta-da! My first set of Clover hooks. I haven't even taken them out of the box. I am so excited. I have to be honest with y'all. I'm looking at it. I don't know. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I got my hooks, and I know they were cheapy. They were inexpensive, not cheap. These, okay, I am loving, 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 loving these hooks. They are my favorite. And when I am looking at these Clover hooks, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the colors are so. Look at this. I mean, y'all, the colors are almost exactly the same. Okay? Like the smallest one is this lime green, and the smallest hook and clover is the lime green. And then the next one is the yellow, and then here's yellow, then orange, and then pink, and then now Clover's got the purple next, whereas this one has light blue. Anyway, I love the length of these hooks. Okay, I'm just going to say that I love the length because they're extra long. See, they're extra long, and I love this. So I am curious to see how these feel. But the handles of these look almost identical to these. Now that's just looking. These cheaper hooks I got, my hubby got them for me on Amazon. They're Craft Bee or Be Crafty, excuse me, Be Crafty, and they were like 13 bucks. So I'm telling you what, I don't care. I'm going to order probably another set of these next year. I'm probably going to order another set of these next year. I mean, the Clover, hello? I mean, you got to have it just for the name, I think, right? Okay, let me take one out and see. So the biggest one in the box is a 6 milli. I like saying that, 6 milli. 6 milli. It sounds very British. I tell you what, I'll have to get used to it, okay? They're Be Crafty, B-E, like, here, let me hold it up for you, sis, okay? Be Crafty. Tell me, Dora, do you have the clovers? Do you have the clovers? Because, I mean, my go-to hooks has been that Be Crafty, and I love it. Yeah, I'll have to play around with these, but I can already see the other ones have a little bit of extra length to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be interesting. Now, what I did get that I haven't gotten in yet, I'll be getting it in next week. Dora, girl, if I could have gotten two more sets instead of just one. No, I am glad I got them though. I mean, just to say that I do have, do they weigh? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Let me see. I have to use the size here. Let's see here. This is a 4.5. And this is a 4.5. Oh, wow. Okay, the Be Crafty one is a little bit heavier, but not substantial. Not substantial. They're not. The price of the Clover, it was. Now I don't know. I haven't checked it lately. It was like $28.99, or it was less than $29. So The difference is I can see that, okay, here, this is the exact same size. I'm going to show y'all this exact same size, 4.5 millimeter. The one on the top is Be Crafty. See, there's a little bit extra on the back end. There's a little bit more of the hook here exposed. And actually, this silver part here is shiny, whereas this one is matte. Okay, I'm going to definitely play around with those. So it'll be interesting to see. So let me put those aside. And I did, by the way, I ordered a case, and it's actually like a pen or pencil case, but I ended up getting it for the hooks because I want to be able to have like the set in a, together. I want to keep the set together. So I am looking forward to that. Well, so anyway, back to Clover. Sadly, I started using a 6.5, and I should the set doesn't even go up to 6.5. So this goes from the 2.25 all the way up to the 6.0. And my Be Crafty goes from 2.0 all the way up to 8 millimeter because there's 12 of them in here. So these were on sale too. Well, this particular size was on sale, so I went ahead and got the 9 millimeter Clover hook as well. And the price wasn't bad. It was only like $3 and something, so I picked one up. So that's it for my hooks that I got. But I have been wanting to get, everybody always talks about Clover Amour, and I just never had any. And I would just, just to say that I got some, right? So then after I got the email from Venice, includes stitch markers, yes. Patricia, make sure that that particular set is the one that's extra long, because the one that I have has extra long hooks. And I don't know if there's a difference between that particular set and the one you're talking about. So the same day I got the email about the Knit Crate yarn, I also got an email from Furls. Furls. Y'all, Furls. Did y'all hear? Furls. I like saying that word too. So, hi, Sherry. So, I'll be right back. I've got to turn that light on because I feel like I'm in the dark. I keep scooting closer and closer to the window. One moment. That's called backlighting, y'all. Backlighting. That is a great coupon. I don't get the Michaels flyers though. Is it in the online, oh, my goodness. Can you get it online? Eyeballs. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thanks for the eyeballs. Okay, so here's what I did. I did something. Eeks. Girls, furls in my sleep. Yeah. the thing. I got an email that said, that Furls was having a sale of a certain percentage off. And I think the percentage was like, oh gosh, y'all help me out. I don't remember what the percentage was. It was like a huge amount, like 40% off or, something like that. So I got, oh shoot, now let me think here. I think I got these. Okay. So I got, let's see, I don't know anything about furls, just that they're expensive. That's all I know. And that they look cool. So I ended up buying, and I don't even know what size these are. Y'all, this is the one thing about them that I wish, I don't know why they don't have it more prominently placed. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, y'all. Now I know what the big deal is. Okay. So I bought one. Y'all had 35%. That sounds, Andrea, there you are, girl. Did you see what I got? I got some more yarn. More yarn. Okay, so here we go. Take a look at this. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty, y'all. Oh my gosh. That's like a piece of art. I don't want to use it. My brain says too pretty. Too pretty. Well, you know what? I like the thicker hook because I'm a gripper like this. And I like that. And it's got a nice, oh. So this is called, which one is this one? This is called Streamlines. I think it's called Cookies and Cream. Is that right? And I think this is the cookies. I don't even know. You're right, girl. Isn't it beautiful though? I mean, this particular hook, I think, is normally runs 22, and I think I got it for like 14 maybe. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for doing that. So this one is, I think, I don't even remember because the packing slip doesn't even say the prices or nothing on it. So anyway, this is a 6mm. 6mm. Oh, it is just the most beautiful. So then this one is called, this is an eye hook. Now this one is much lighter. This is the Streamline, and it's a wooden hook, and it's beautiful. And I think this is the color, I want to say teak. I want to say it's teak. It fits really nice. I mean, I'm looking forward to using it because I'm finding that when I crochet lately, I'm twisting it more, and this will twist beautifully. It's beautiful. And there it is fitting in my hand. This is how I would be using it. like this. Well, they look big because they're really close to the camera. They're huge. Y'all, I'm being so silly because I'm just loving these. Oh, by the way, nobody's asked me about my finger lately. Remember how ugly and nasty it looked? Did y'all see? Wax paper. Good idea. Great idea. Wax paper. Okay, well, so here's the two next to each other. And I wish, now see, I used to use, or I still have a whole collection of fountain pens. I have a big fountain pen collection. For those of you that didn't know, I used to get a lot of fountain pens. And I went through a phase, well, there's certain pens that I like to be a little bit heavier. And I think it's just going to depend. Now, see, this one, because it's a J and it's a 6mm, I know I'm going to be using like 5-weight yarns, right? Well, I always have a problem with my carpal tunnel when I start using the larger hooks or the larger yarns, I mean. So I actually think that this heavier hook is going to help me, because the reason why I have such a difficult time with my yarn in my wrist is because I'm pulling and I'm, like almost like jerking. Okay. So I'm thinking that this might work really, really well. Okay. So after I ordered these, and those are both streamlines, the top one is teak, and I think the bottom one is called cookies. 5.5mm on top, 6mm on the bottom. Then I got another email from Furls. Guess what? They had another sale. And this one, buy one, get one free. Seriously? So guess what I did? But these were ebony hooks, okay? These were the ebony hooks. That was for the ebony hooks. Now, here we go. I got a G and an H. Now, this is wood, okay? This is ebony wood. Yes, Julie, you missed it, girl. You were sleeping in that day, I guess. Okay. The G is on top, H is on the bottom. Beautiful. Oh, my word, is it ever beautiful. Now, the only thing that is going to get me on these, oh, they're even heavier. Well, no, they're about the same. Here's the thing. Let me show you something. I got too many pearls. I can't hold them all. Eeks. There's something I want to show you guys about the tips. When you're talking about tips, can y'all see the tips of those? Let me see. Yeah, you can see them. Do you see how they're cut out? And it's this part right here, the very, let me point to it with this one. This part right there. It's really sharp. This is called, this one is really pronounced, so I'm not sure how this one's going to work. That one's really pronounced. See that one? It's called an inline. Called an inline. Basically, it means that this part of the hook and this part of the hook evens out. Like if you were to take something here, let me do it flat. I think this will probably explain it really well. Do you see they line up with just the gap is just real short like that. And it's the same on this side. It's flat. Okay? Does that make sense? So that's how furls are made. And this is what I like using. This is called a tapered hook. It's not the same. Hi, Jeanette. So to me, hi, Jill. So I don't know. It's going to take some getting used to, y'all. I bought a Susan Bates. Was it Susan Bates? Yes, I bought a Susan Bates inline hook just to try it. Dora, did you see what did you want me to show you, honey? Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. I am going to order. I've already got it in my head. I'm going to go to my favorite fountain pen online store, and I'm going to find myself a nice case to keep my furls in. Okay, good. So I just think that's going to be pretty. And I decided, I got different size. Every one is a different size. I got a G, H, I, and J. And I think those are the hooks I use the most. So I think those are good ones. To start with. So I got one more thing to show y'all. Has this been a good Christmas or what? I'm so excited. You know why? Because I get all my Christmas presents beforehand so I can use it to make the Christmas presents for everybody else. That's me. Oh, I wanted one of those purple Odysseys too. They look beautiful. But I noticed somebody put it on their channel, and they showed that there was like in between, there was like a space, and that the yarn kept getting caught on it. Yeah, I got to be real careful with it, Linda. That's one. It doesn't leave my house, and it's probably not going to leave my bedroom because I got carpet on the floor, right? Y'all, I am so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store. And wait till Patricia gets here, y'all. She and I are going to go hog wild. We're going to have not all day. Sherry, thank you so much for coming in. I love you, girl. Have a great evening. Okay, let me show you the last thing. So, if you've been over to my Facebook page and you saw my before and after, you also saw my boss. My boss wasn't Santa Claus, although how cool would that be, right? Woo! But because I could really rock an elf outfit right about now, and I could be, oh, never mind. So he got me and my coworker Donna, he got us a gift each. Take a look at this, y'all. Now, where do I work? Anybody? I'll give you a hint. Where do I work? Is Bonnie here? Where do I see Bonnie? Optometrist, you got it. You girls have been on it. Take a look what I got. Oh, ta-da! How cute is this? Y'all, look at this. It has a pocket, a deep pocket here. Has handles. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, another pocket. And it has a crossbody thing. Look at all the glasses. Isn't it cute? And it's got dark purple. It's more like an eggplant, but it's purple. I love it. Wait for it. Zipper on top. What? Zipper! And inside, y'all, look how much room. Flat bottom. And it's got 1, 2 big pockets inside. And you know what my first thought was? What was my first thought? Come on, I know you got it in you. What's my first thought when I saw this? Yes, ma'am. Project bag right there. Project bag. Then I got online to find out how much he paid for it. Y'all, give me some estimates of what you think this might cost. Oh, Andrea, let me tell you, it will hold probably 4 skeins of Super Saver, at least. Noni May, you are just going for it, girl. No. No. Bad Patriot. $50. Nope. Keep going. It costs $95. Does my boss love me or what? $95. Y'all, I feel guilty using a $95 bag for a project bag. Oh, no. Thank you, Noni. Noni, is it Noni? Noni. I remember now. You said Noni. Right? Linda, come on now. $95. I mean, it's a nice bag, but come on. He found it on Facebook somewhere. I know I'm worth it. No, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. As much as I do for that man throughout the course of a year, I'm worth it. It is not any brand. It's not a brand. It's a, just a local. I don't even think she's a local girl, but she's making money off of them, let me tell you. Because he bought 2 of them, one for me and one for my coworker. I was about to tell her, hey, have I been a good girl? Have I been a good coworker? Come on, girl. I need another project bag. But I couldn't bring myself to ask her for it for that much. Come on. I know, Julie. I don't even bother to go there anymore because they're so stinking expensive. Oh, Shannon, are you here? Where is she? Shannon, if you're here, raise your hand. Because I want to show you something. Shannon, yay! Did you see Wilma's new shawl? I think we're going to have to make this one. Look at that, girl. Girlfriend, look at this. Oh, my word. It's beautiful. Hi, Sherry. Oh, look how many friends I have here today. Wow. There's 26 thumbs up and only 24 of you here. That means that 2 of you left, but that's okay. That's okay. It's called the Vila Flower Friend #1. Nope. I know. And Shannon, I am thinking that we are going to have to do like a shawl of the month with all of her shawls because they're beautiful. Between hers and Fiber Spider. Good night. Right after Christmas. That's right. Well, remember now, don't forget I've got that other crochet along with the oh, come on, Petra, really? What's the name of it? Not the buffalo chick. Y'all help me out here. Shawl of the quarter. Yeah, we might have to do it that way, Julie. Julie, what was the name of that? What was the name of that stitch that we were going to use to make a blanket? Gingham. Yes, thank you, Julie. Gingham. Buffalo plaid, if you watch Daisy Farms Crafts, is slightly different than the gingham because gingham uses gingham uses 2 colors. Buffalo plaid uses 3. And they're both beautiful. And either one works for me. Y'all just let me know which one you want to use, and we'll go with that. But if you go over to Daisy Farm Crafts, or just in YouTube, do okay, the sweaters you made for you and your mom, was that on Chris? It was on Krista from The Secret Yarnery, and it was the Tammy sweater. I had that sweater on earlier, but I didn't do it quite with how she did it. And I did the one for Mama. I made it's a much tighter knit. I used a smaller hook, I think, and yeah, and I made the sleeves much different. They're much different than what they were. How? Yeah, I just made it by myself, but and Sherry, you might look on Crystal from A Bag a Day Crochet. She probably has sweaters there for boys. You might check that out. Did y'all see that? Something came flying at me. Something flew. Y'all look. You know, things just come flying at me all the time. They're so sweet. My sweet, happy husband. And black and gray. so sweet. I got to give him a big smoocher. I have a poltergeist. That's funny. Okay, so y'all in the face on the Facebook page, um, Magic Yarn, yeah. On the Facebook page, yes, Mayor. Oh, hi, Mayor. There you are. You just kind of in and out. Gingham uses three. Um, well, see the way that Daisy Farm Crochet has it, she uses the two colors together. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I am spoiled. You know what? I tell you what. I went through, I'm not going to say the whole time, okay? I was married to 23 years to a man who was very narcissistic. I didn't know what that was until after I got divorced. Um, yes, Shannon, that's true. You carry the color. But I got divorced about 9 years ago, and I met Mr. Happy 2 years after that, and he is nothing. I mean, he is the complete opposite. So I'm very spoiled. He spoils me. Yeah, yes. You're right, Shannon. It is. And you know what's worse than being married? Okay, I'm not going to go into details, all right? You know what's worse than being married to a narcissist? Yeah, Jeanette, I was married for 23 years. 23 years. Um, oh no, that's terrible, Melissa. I'm so sorry. What's worse than being married to a narcissist is being married to a narcissist and having him turn all three of your children against you and turning them into narcissists as well. Right? That's the pits. I'm hoping my girls will eventually come around, but I think it's too late for my son. Yeah, he's and you know what? He's the only one that's given me grandchildren. And if anybody knows anything about narcissism, just know that I will never see my grandkids. As long as he's alive and I'm alive. So, yes, I feel like I deserve to be spoiled. So, before I log off here, yes, oh my gosh, Jeanette, I'm so sorry, honey. You and I could talk. Oh my word. Yes, we could talk. Um, well, I how about this? I'm expecting the worst. No, I'm hoping for the best and I'm prepared for the worst. Oh, Shannon. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. We could all have a cry session, couldn't we? Oh, the cry. Okay, so earlier I talked how I downloaded and printed out this Daisy Farm Crafts. Jennifer, I think that's her name, from Daisy Farm, no, Tiffany, excuse me, Tiffany. Um, she she wrote an article. She did a blog. I'm sorry, I've got neighbors that are keep coming and going. I have to have that window open. Um, and I wanted to read this to you. Okay, it's 9 pages, but there's hardly any words in it. Um, but I think you all would get something out of it. Okay, there's three things that she says helps her become or has helped her become a better crocheter. And if you will look on her YouTube channel and see some of the stuff that I think this is that the daughter and the mom create together, you would just go nuts, okay? But the first thing she said is, I practice crochet every day. I practice crochet every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes. Even if I'm tired, aching, out of ideas, have no idea what to make, and even if I don't want to, I crochet. Excuse me. And I practice with all sorts of yarns because I want to compare what each size does. I have a ball of wool in my car just to practice hats. I might undo it, but I'm curious as to what herringbone half looks like in the round versus back and forth for a blanket. So that's great. I mean, I think just thinking about that, keep a hook or two, in a little basket or a bag in your car if you're just, you know, sitting, I'm finding, hello, sitting in line at the Walgreens drive up pharmacy. Good night, Pat. Thank you for joining us. Um, just in line, right? I practice bobbles and chevrons. Then, when I feel like I've got the hang of those, I grab a stitch book and try to learn a new one. I look and observe, I undo and do. So then, when I go to the yarn store, excuse me, and touch and analyze the yarn on the shelves, I'll know that for me, that wool I see will look amazing in the herringbone half, not just the regular double crochet. Isn't that a great idea, y'all? How many of you do that? How many of you do that? That's a good question. By practicing these stitches every day, even if they never end up as a project, my mind is always expanding and coming up, excuse me, with new ideas I would have never thought of the top of my head. It's 10 little minutes that add up to an extra hour each week. And now, as time has gone by, I look back, and stitches that were tricky before are now a piece of cake, and I'm getting better and better at figuring out what stitches work best for what yarn. Isn't that a great idea? Oh, Shannon, that's a great idea. Now I drive back and forth to work, so I can't do that. But there's others that maybe have a commute, and they take, excuse me, a train or bus or something. That would be great, right? Yes, Tiffany with Daisy Farm Crafts. That's who I'm talking about. Yes. So if you go to if you're here on YouTube, you can look up Daisy Farm, like Daisy as in the flower, Farm Crafts with an S. And there's tutorials, there's patterns, there's all kinds of stuff on there. Right, Jill. You're right. See, I don't I'm funny this way in that I don't like cutting my yarn. So if I'm going to do a practice anything, I'll just have, oh man, excuse me, small balls, small ball of yarn. And I'll just have, like, I could do maybe a 4 weight, a 5 weight, um, acrylic, cotton, um, wool, different things. And maybe, okay, Noni, thank you for hanging out with us. Cook something good. So anyway, having a couple different stitches in mind, even if they're just basic stitches. Let's say you're just a beginner, okay? And all you know is a single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. Trying it out with different size hooks, with different size yarns. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you that have been crocheting for a long time, I never do swatches. And I know that's a bad thing when it comes to, um, uh, you know, making garments. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. I do not mean to yawn. Just reading. I don't know, for some reason makes me yawn. Um, I know, I know, Noni May. So, anyway, I think that when you become used to and familiar with the different yarns that are out there, the different hook sizes that are out there, I think it almost eliminates the need for swatches. If you're so familiar with something, do you understand what I mean? Does that make sense? Yes, Jeanette. Oh, amazing. You know what I did? I made a stress blanket one year. And honestly, it was just I was using up yarn, using up yarn, using up yarn, and every time I got home, I was stressed out, and it helps. It really does help. It does help with all the stress. Okay, so here is tip number 2. I share my crochet every day. This is interesting. Okay, this is very interesting. I share my crochet most every day on Instagram, even if it's only, oh, excuse me, a few rows, or if I don't have anything specific I'm making. I'm offering up my talents with the attitude that I'm trying to do my small bit to make the world more beautiful through my creations. What a wonderful sentiment. Okay, that's now obviously there are some people who are not able to do that. Okay, not able because either they don't have an Instagram account or they don't have the time or whatever that it might be. I work a full time job. I realize it's been a week since I've been on, and it makes me anxious because I feel like sharing with you all, even if it's just saying hi and being able to say, okay, oh, Jeanette, yeah, let's get some stress conquered with some crochet, right? Just to me, that's helping out. That's encouraging somebody. That's sharing something. Sharing new hooks that I get, new yarns that I get, helping you guys understand the craft better, or just things like that, I think are really important. But not only sharing crochet, and I don't know if she talks about this. Well, she talks more about encouraging others, loving the projects and being excited about the projects that she makes and inspiring people to make something else. Um, Here's another thought. Um, Sometimes it helps if you can actually share your crochet, not just share your knowledge, not just share your love of it. I know how good it makes you feel to see somebody that likes something you've made or needs something that you've made, and you have it right there and you could just hand it to them. That is the best feeling in the world, and not expect anything in return. To know that, hey, I just made this hat, or I'm just finishing up a couple rows, and there's a gentleman sitting waiting for the bus to come pick him up at Walmart, and you could tell it's cold outside and he doesn't have a hat. He's not wearing it. Just hand him a hat. How what a blessing that would be. Or to know that, you've got your stack of hats or gloves or little blankets that you're making for a charity, how wonderful that would be, knowing that you're sharing your love of the craft with other people. No, you're right, Teresa. It's not stressful. It's not stressful at all. In fact, it helps me. Y'all know there have been days I have had a really bad day, and being on here has cheered me up. Seeing all my girlfriends coming in and just loving on me, it's amazing. It is beautiful therapy, Sherry. You're right. It is beautiful therapy. So the last one. Now this is her saying this, not me. Okay, this is her saying it. That helps her become a better crocheter is to undo. She says, I undo my mistakes as soon as I notice them. I undo my mistakes as soon as I notice them. I also check for mistakes after every row and take time to count and make sure the sides are lining up properly. I've learned to be willing to undo 3 or more rows without hesitating because the finished project needs to be as close to perfect as possible. Um, let's see here. Oops, I think I got. I will. I'll privately. I think I missed a line somewhere. Right. Let's see here. But anyway, she's saying how all these things together have helped her become a better crocheter. Now, that is what I love to hear, y'all. Okay, I love listening to or reading stuff like that because I, some of you might know, I am a writer, and and I know from that experience, you have to do things over and over and over. And what does Mama say? Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. And I know I make mistakes. Now, there are some things that I will not tolerate mistakes in, okay? Like if it's a small project and I obviously have missed a stitch and it's made the project go awry, um, I'm going to tear that out and start over again. However, when I was doing my virus shawl and it was a fingering weight yarn, and I had missed a chain one space, or I had missed a little space. There was supposed to be a space and there wasn't one. I'm not going to take out all of that stuff. I found that just keep on going. I mean, unless there's a huge spot missing, like one of those fans that's missing, visibly missing, and it's not there. Yeah, of course I'm going to start all over. You'd notice that. But if it's something that I know I couldn't even notice, or I wouldn't even notice if once it's a complete project, I don't bother with it. So, what do you guys think of those tips? What do you think makes you a better crocheter? Her name is Tiffany, and she is part of the mother-daughter team of Daisy Farm Crochet. What are some things that you guys don't crochet because either you think they're too hard or you don't like the look of or what? Excuse me. Yes, I do, Shannon. I do. Like everybody has complimented and commented on my sweater that I made. This Tammy sweater. And I honestly, y'all, I mean, I know this sounds completely crazy, but I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to show you against my shirt. But there are so many of these places where the loops are so loose and it looks sloppy. And I mean, like this place right here. Now this is on the inside, but there are loops that are so complete. It just looks so sloppy, and people are constantly, saying, "Oh, it's so beautiful. Don't do that," But honestly, people, I was going to. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Julie. It is. It is getting dark. Um, that's why I was trying to do it over here. But honestly, I think I am seriously considering taking this completely apart. And I will feel horrible for taking it apart. But you know what? If I'm not going to wear it as much as I want to, and I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I want to, I don't know. Give me your opinions on that if you would. I'm going to let me see if I can do this. Kind of upside down. But can you see these loops here? And they make these big holes. Oh no. Shannon, it takes forever. Those virus shawls take forever. It is on, Noni. Oh, here, you know what? Let me turn this light on. Hello. I got my hot light. Okay, let me see. Okay, can you all see this now better? You see these loops here? They're coming undone, and it's causing these big holes to come in. Here's another one. It's just this big loop. And oh man, this is really bad here. This is the really bad spot here. Look at this. They're just so loose. It's just, I'm just not happy with it. All right, Patricia. Oh, I got you too. It's already, oh, look how late it is. Mr. Happy's making some ribs tonight. Yum. No, it's not, Julie. It's not where I joined it. It's just part of the, I think it's the yarn. I think somehow it, maybe the yarn stretched. I don't know. I don't really know. And I love this yarn so much and it's beautiful. But I mean, I don't even want to wear it around the house because I kept feeling like it's going to get caught on something. What is the Phoenix cow, Sherry? Do tell. Noni May, no, you can't stitch it. Mm-mm. No, excuse me. And there's even one space where, okay, like here, look at this. I mean, it is a mess. And here is a thread that's just loose. And it's where I threaded, the tail in, and I have threaded it back, and it keeps coming out, and it keeps coming out. Well, hey, Cookies. I know, Julie. But see, I use this exact same yarn for Happy Mamas, and it looks beautiful on her. Now, granted, maybe I did use a smaller hook on it, but I mean, I concentrated on hers really hard. Not, I mean, I was doing things really tight because I did not want this to happen to hers. Because if it happened to hers, it would drive her batty. Anyway, that's my story. So, y'all see my yarn that Mr. Happy got? This is interesting. This Woolies. What pretty colors. Let me see here. Colors pretty. Has anybody made the or done the yarn bingo with Mama Llama Kayla? I was gonna do that this month, and I really was looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it almost is too stressful for me. Okay, y'all. Do anybody have any questions about anything I went over or anything like that? Anybody? Loosely. Yeah. Do you do it for yourself, or do you actually turn the stuff in? Okay. All right, everybody. I love visiting with you too, Shannon. You're sweet. You're very, very sweet. Okay, y'all. If you happen to think of it, pop over, take a look at my before and after pictures on the Facebook page, okay? And I love you guys, and I hope you have a great, great week. All right. Good night, everybody.